Happy Sunday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. Once again, it's a Sunday afternoon for us to talk about our profession, how we can grow confidently in our profession, being an educator. Once again, welcome and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. To my brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It's a Sunday afternoon once again. Buenas tardes a todos. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Ayan. So, ngayong araw, we'll be talking about how to be confident grow as an educator. So, are you ready? Okay, so I think you're all said, I'm coming in live from Asia's Latin City, El Ciudad Latino de Asia, El Ciudad de Zamboanga, Zamboanga City. I am life coach Kalli from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. This coaching conversation is for my fellow educators who are dedicating their lives in molding our students or learners as the hope of our nation and the future generations of our country. My mission is to help fellow educators as they face the challenges in providing quality of education with our learners. I am here to support fellow educators and, of course, most importantly, our learners. Thank you for joining me today live. The live, we are actually being streamed in Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach I Connect. Once again, if you are new to this platform, please do like, subscribe now. Okay, and also you may leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you're coming from. Okay, like today we are coming from Zamboanga City. Yes, El Ciudad Latino de Asia, El Ciudad de Zamboanga. Once again, good afternoon and have a great day, everyone. You may also tag a friend and give some shout outs of the people you want to greet right now to share our insights, diba? To share the things that we'll discuss today. Alright? So I know you're ready right now because it's again a 2 p.m. slot for coaching, Think Talk, coaching for educators. If you're watching this video by replay, you may use our hashtag replay. Before we start our session, let me introduce to you myself. Okay, so I am a professional certified life coach of Co-Actively Co-Create or CAC's Life Coach Certification Program of Master Coach A from Life Coach Philippines. A bronze mental model collector of B-Learning Society, the 10th maker of B-Learning Hubs in the Philippines. I'm an educator for around 13 years now and currently serving as the school principal of Asia Academic School Zamboanga. Once again, welcome to Coaching Think Talk, Coaching for Educators. You may use our hashtag Packed by Mag Moment to share insights of the things that resonate you today in our discussion. You may also use the hashtag Coaching for Educators and hashtag Coaching Think Talk. Please do share your insights of the things you've learned from today's session. Okay, I know you're ready, and let's begin. Let's begin with fellow educators. Let's have. Can I ask you a question? No? Fellow educators, how are you right now in this time of pandemic? I know all of us are really new, no, on our situations right now because this is the things that somehow we did not anticipate to happen. Right? COVID-19 just came in our country by sudden, and we are here. I'm looking forward that all of us are in good condition right now as we talk about this afternoon. Fellow educators, how confident you are in online teaching right now because of our situation, our current situation right now, all of us. are really gearing towards online teaching. Yes, online teaching. Online teaching, no? This is something new to all of us. Something new that majority of us have actually not familiar with, but we need to. We need to so that we could still cater our learners with the learnings that they need despite of our situation. Okay, I think this is really a great thing for us to talk about online teaching and how could we make online teaching a fun learning teaching with our learners. Okay, my commitment to you today is to share some tips on how we could make our online teaching confidently efficient. I know all of us are so excited with those tips. That's why my commitment to you today, I will share to you those 6 tips on how we could make our online teaching confidently efficient for our learners. I think you're ready now. Let's begin. It is our part 2 of our session of being an educators confidently grow. Confidently grow. Okay, let's begin. Fellow educators, how do you see yourselves right now being confidently grow in online teaching? How do you see yourselves right now? I know all of us are new to this kind of teaching. We are really, really, used to of what we have. We are confined before in the four wall corners of our classrooms with the teachings the traditional way. But right now, as we face the challenges that comes in our way, we need to actually transfer, right? We need to do some ways on how we could still reach our learners despite of our current situation. That's why, of course, as we say, no, education is really a never-ending process. Yes, it's really a never-ending process because education is a continuous process, no matter what, or it doesn't stop on whatever situations it may be. Yes, it should not stop. Learning still continues. Learning wouldn't stop with any untoward incident or situations in our lives, or whatever situations in our lives right now. It's like what we're currently experiencing, the COVID-19 pandemic. Yes. Okay, so today I'll be sharing to you the 6 tips on how to make online teaching learning confidently, confidently efficient for all of us. I think all of us are ready right now. Let's begin with our first tip. But before we begin with our first tip, let's define what's real online teaching and learning. When you say online teaching and learning, online teaching and learning is a faculty deliver instructions via internet or online. Online instructions includes real-time or synchronous and anytime, anywhere, or asynchronous interactions with our learners. Yes, we could do it using the online classes. That's according to UMass.ed. The first step is that we need to set clear expectations. Being an educator, we need to set clear expectations because online learning or online classes not the typical traditional face-to-face as we used to before. We must acknowledge and accept that the virtual classroom cannot have the same flow of traditional one. Yes, it doesn't have the usual way. Uh, um, the virtual classroom flow is actually different from the traditional one that we had in the past. We call it as blended learning model. This is a mixture of some real-time, interactive online sessions, and some offline engagements to dive deeper into concepts. The concepts that Our learners should learn from us. But the thing is, we can do it. As an educator, we can really do it. I know we could do it. Yes, we can really do it. Blended learning is really a great opportunity for us to reach our learners despite of situations, just like right now. Second tip, going into online teaching with learners mindset. The success of a blended learning model is largely dependent on how well it is embraced. So being an educator and learners, we need to actually embrace online learning so that it would be really a good thing for us. It would be a successful one if both of us could really have the same mindset that online teaching is the way right now that we could reach one another. Because unfortunately, until now, we cannot actually be with one another face to face. That's why online learning is the best way for us to reach one another. Some technological or, of course, network issues, instituting a robust feedback mechanism is crucial. Yes, we cannot really do away with some technology or some issues, network issues that comes along, right? As we deliver the online learning with our students. Yes, we could actually get the way with it. No? It happens every now and then, most especially when there's really bad weather. If it's bad weather, somehow our network is really affected. That's why we couldn't really do away with some network issues. And this is actually one of the challenges, no? One of the challenges that comes along as we go on with our online learning. Yes. But us on the part of educator, on the part, and also on the part of the learners. The key is to really accept the fact that things may not be as perfect as we would like them to be, despite of our best efforts. There's there's somehow glitches or technical aspects or issues that comes along as we do our online learning classes. Yes, that's why we need to really have the same mindset. We need to really have the same mindset that both educators and learners should understand one another because these issues are really inevitable. We can't really predict when some issues occur. That's why we need to have the same mindset. The third is we need to ensure real learning. Real learning. When you say real learning, it's actually online teaching. Wherein, when you say online teaching, that's a mix of synchronous and asynchronous mode of teaching. It can be right now, we are seeing each other online, but also we could learn other things in our other platforms, just like what we call the e-learning management system, wherein we could actually interact with our students, no, asynchronously. Teacher can play the role of really the facilitator of learning. Yes, as an educator, we are the facilitator of learning. We could actually be part of it. And we are really the one facilitating learnings with our learners. We should actually act as really facilitator for us to really give enough learnings to our students for them to grow and use it in their daily lives. We need also to keep the focus on formative rather than summative assessment, which is a hallmark of online teaching. Yes, formative evaluation really matters. This is actually not a somehow what we call pahirap. No? We are giving out our students now, assessment. It's actually pinapahirapan natin ang ating estudyante. But the thing is, it's actually to measure how our transferring of learnings to our students matters. So that the next time around, we could do something, some other strategies to really inculcate to our students the learnings that they need. That's why assessment or formative assessment, it's really a matter to all of us as educators to keep really the real learning, no? The real learning that our learners need. They need to have the real learning from us. That's why we need to do different strategies that somehow for us to reach our students online to make the learning online a fun thing. Yes, learning online is somehow we can do it fun. Yes, a fun that could somehow we could actually have like we are in the classroom. You know? It's like we are in the four corners of our classrooms before. So online learning is really the best way for us to do right now. To interact with one another and do something. Setting the appropriate duration. Yes, we need to set up appropriate duration because keeping in mind that the need to limit screen time depending on the age of our learners, no, only 30 to 40 minutes to a maximum of 3 hours of direct engagement. And say direct engagement, that is your online interaction. No? The online interaction of educators and the learners. So we need to really have until maximum of somehow 3 hours per day. And we could give some time actually, you know, for our learners to do research, inquiry, reflection on the things that we've discussed, and also doing some written assignments. Doing some written assignments that will somehow practice the 21st century skills, just like the skill of reasoning. That's why we have the written assignment for our students. Next step would be being mindful also of issues at home. Yes, since majority of our students will be at home, we need to be mindful also of some issues in the home or at home. No? Because some issues such as limited number of devices, it might be your students, no? For some of your students, um, they are siblings. No? They have only limited devices at home. Say, for instance, they are three, but the devices have only two. So how could they learn if we cannot reach them through their devices? And also the limiting screen time for students, the spaces at home. Yes, it could affect also the learnings of our learners. You should have a what you call a designated space for facilitating learning at home because it's crucial or critical for a child to succeed in learning online. So the child should have a enough space or designated space at home. They need to actually to talk with the parents to give the child the things that they need, no? Such like the headset or headphones, the gadget that they can use, the connection or internet connection that they need, and also most importantly, the space wherein it is really conducive for learning. So we need to be mindful of some issues at home. And also we need to take care of holistic learning. When you say holistic learning, it's a holistic approach to student development must also be addressed, not just a scholastic event, but equally important is called the co-scholastic or what they call the the balance of curricular and extracurricular to develop young minds, 21st century skills. Yes, it's really the ability for them to really somehow learn the skills, most especially the 21st century skills, because these are the skills that really needed right now when they go to a certain company where they will have their own job. So 21st century skills is really a must. They need to learn it from the school so that they could use it in their daily lives and also in their own job in the future. So that all the 6 steps that we have, once again, my fellow educators or my dear teachers, fellow educators, we need to be unique enough in really handling our students online. So because it's really our brand, it's your brand, right? As time goes by, the students or learners could really say that this certain teacher is really good at this. They could say it. They could give some feedback because that is your brand. That is your brand in handling online classes. Yes, we must focus on our brand. We need to be unique enough for us to really deliver quality of education in online learning, in online platform. And this is really talks about you. This is you and this is your brand. Once again, you may use the hashtag #BackMyMovMoment to sharing your timelines or Facebook timelines on the things that we have discussed in this afternoon. You may also use hashtag coaching for educators and hashtag coaching think talk. Yes, please do share it in your timeline. All the things that we discussed today that actually resonates you for us to reach out more people, more educators worldwide of the things that actually we discussed that we discussed today. No? Um, Once again, thank you for coming online to my fellow educators, fellow coaches online. Thank you so much for coming in. I could not really say individually your name, but I do really appreciate all of you guys coming here today for our session. Yes. Thank you so much for coming in live or joining me live in our session today. Once again, is there any source or something that you would wanted to be clarified on our session today? Let's do have a conversation. Conversation. You may reach me on my Facebook account, Admin Kylie, and also my Facebook page, Life Coach Al Kylie. Yes, you can do it also. And but also via email address, coachalcali@gmail.com, or you may call or text me at 0917-109-7187 to know more about those things or somehow to level up ourselves. Be confidently or confident educator as we could be as we build our own brand as educator. I'm inviting you for a coaching bundle exclusively for you. This is to grant yourself to walk from doubt to confidence, giving permission for yourself to move or to walk away from doubt to confidence. Let's have this coaching bundle, permission granted coaching bundle as we walk through from doubt to confidence with 6 simple questions. Yes, the only 6 simple questions that somehow could help us to move or to walk away from doubt to confidence. Yes, you heard it right. Please do connect with me at 0917-109-7187. Once again, 0917-109-7187. And also, as we end our session today, I also would like to invite you, with our with what we are doing, the organization. the Brain Learning Society. Last night we had the session or the mental model masterclass for multiplier skills, wherein we discover the garbage in, garbage out. No? Um, is actually the principle in learning, in how we consume wrong information that would make us more ignorant. Yes, last night we discovered about it, and by next month, by October 16, we have a new um, discussion. So we have a new topic on the mental model. We will keep you posted, and you may also um, call us at 0917-586-1661. You may look for Coach Rizal for more information about Be Learning Society. When you are a member of Be Learning Card, you could actually enjoy the 5% food and beverage discount from the Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches in the Philippines. That is the Cup Coffee Republic, and also the free um, coaching, no, with our a 90-minute coaching with our um, senior coaches in Life Coach Philippines. And of course, and most importantly, the free masterclass session of Be Learning. Uh, Be Learning Masterclass or Mental Model Masterclass with Master Coach A would make us really more confident as we face life challenges. And also, I would like to invite you for those who really wanted to become no, to become a certified professional life coach like us. Currently with us to embark on becoming certified life coach. Master Coach A now offer co-active co-create life coach certification program with a 21-day online learning journey with 3 days live coaching bootcamp and also 3 days business bootcamp with our senior coaches. And this is actually when you say life coaching is a new path or achieving results in life, so that success is really inevitable in every coaching relationship. So what are you looking for right now? Join us in this profession. Be certified. Join the Co-Activate Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. For information or more information, you may call or text 0917-586-1661. Just look for Coach Rizal. And please do join us for another conversation this afternoon at 4 p.m. with Master Coach Jasmine for coaching for God-centered living at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Once again, this is Life Coach Kalli, your educator's life coach from Life Coach Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Once again, thank you for coming today. Thank you for joining me in this session. This is Coaching King Talk, Coaching for Educators. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. See you all next week.